I am such a fucking moron, dude. I am such a fucking moron. Oh.
Just a couple. Just a couple. Just a couple. 26. We're at $4,000. Just a couple, then we're done. Just a couple, then we're done. Oh. We're 26.
Have you ever stared at your portfolio and wondered why you're not getting the returns you were promised? Why it feels like every move you make, whether it's following the latest stock tips, jumping on market trends, or even buying and holding, is somehow wrong? You're not alone. The harsh truth is, most people do suck at investing, and it's not because they're unintelligent or unlucky. It's because they approach investing with the wrong mindset, incomplete knowledge, or a dangerous mix of both. They confuse speculation with strategy, react emotionally to market noise, and chase after short-term gains while ignoring long-term fundamentals. In this video, we're going to dissect the two biggest pitfalls that hold most investors back. First, we'll answer a crucial question. Is stock investing really just gambling? Second, we'll explore the knowledge and skills you need to finally stop losing and start profiting. Stick around because the insights you'll gain today could transform your entire approach to investing. 1. Is stock investing equal to gambling? At first glance, investing in stocks might feel like gambling. After all, you're putting money on the line with no guarantees of a win. The truth, however, lies in how you approach it. To a veteran handicapper with the discipline to stick to a system, betting on horses offers a relatively secure long-term return, just as reliable as owning a well-researched mutual fund or shares in a company like Amazon. The key difference is the skill, strategy, and dedication you bring to the table. Investing, when done correctly, is about tilting the odds in your favor by gathering information, analyzing fundamentals, and making calculated decisions. But if you're chasing hot tips or jumping on market fads without doing the homework, then yes, you're gambling. No different from betting on the horse with the prettiest mane or the jockey with the flashiest silks. And let's not forget the consequences of those reckless choices. When you lose money at the racetrack, you can crumple up your tickets and move on. In the stock market, however, losses tend to stick with you, haunting you during tax season as you painstakingly account for every misstep. The emotional and administrative burden can far outweigh any fleeting thrill you felt when you placed those ill-advised trades. The difference between investing and gambling is not the vehicle you choose, stocks, bonds, or horses, but the strategy and discipline you apply. So ask yourself, are you tilting the odds in your favor, or are you just rolling the dice? If this perspective resonates with you, let me share a quick personal note. I've consistently outperformed the market by following a disciplined, risk-managed approach to investing. If you're ready to elevate your financial game and leave the gambling mindset behind, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more actionable strategies and insights. Let's grow together.
Hello. My name is Johann Freudenberg from Hanover, Germany. Do you think gambling companies will have a great future? Thank you.
What kind of companies? Gambling companies will have a terrific future if they're legal. Which ones or anything, I don't know anything about that, but desire of people to gamble, and they gamble in stocks incidentally too. Day trading, I would say, very often came very close to gambling as defined. But people like to gamble. If the Super Bowl is on, or even, better yet, if a terribly boring football game is on, but you don't have anything to do, and you're sitting there with somebody else, you're probably going to enjoy the game more if you bet a few bucks on it one way or the other. As you know, I mean, we insure hurricanes, so I watch the Weather Channel, but it can be exciting. But people, the human propensity to gamble is huge. Now, when it was legalized only pretty much in Nevada, you had to go to some distance or break some laws to do any serious gambling. But as the states learned to, what a great source of revenue it was, they gradually made it easier and easier and easier for people to gamble. And believe me, the easier it's made, the more people will gamble. I mean, when I was, my children are here, and 40 years ago, I bought a slot machine and I put it up on our third floor. And I could give my kids any allowance they wanted as long as it was in dimes. I mean, I had it all back by nightfall. I thought it would be a good lesson for them. And now, they weren't going to Las Vegas to do it, but believe me, when it was on the third floor, they could find it, and my payout ratio was terrible too, but that's the kind of father I was. But gambling, people are always going to want to do it. And for that reason, I particularly think that access, in terms of friendly gambling or anything like that, I'm not a prude about it. But I do think that, to quite an extent, gambling is a tax on ignorance. I mean, if you want to tax the ignorant, people who will do things with the odds against them, you just put it in, and guys like me don't have to pay taxes. And I really don't. I find it kind of socially revolting when a government preys on the weaknesses of its citizenry rather than acts to serve them. And believe me, when a government sticks, when a government makes it easy for people to take their Social Security checks and start pulling handles, or participating in lotteries or whatever it may be, it's a pretty cynical act. It works. It's a pretty cynical act, and it relieves taxes on those who don't fall for those, and or who aren't dreaming about having a car instead of actually having a car, or dreaming about a color TV instead of having one. So it's not government at its best, and I think other things flow from that over time too. Charlie?
Yeah, I would argue that the gambling casinos use clever psychological tricks to cause people to hurt themselves. There is undoubtedly a lot of harmless amusement in the casinos, but there's also a lot of grievous injury that is deliberately caused by the casinos. It's a dirty business, and I don't think you'll find a casino soon in Berkshire Hathaway.
2. What knowledge is needed to prepare yourself to make a profit? Investing success doesn't come from luck. It comes from preparation and mindset. To navigate the market effectively, you need a mix of psychological resilience and financial acumen. Investing is a mental game. Patience and a long-term mindset are essential. The market will test your resolve with volatility, downturns, and periods of stagnation. It's easy to panic when prices drop or to chase after quick gains and speculative trends, but these reactions can be costly. The most successful investors stay disciplined, understanding that temporary losses are part of the journey. Instead of acting on fear or greed, they focus on the bigger picture and stick to a well-thought-out strategy. Investing isn't just about picking the right stocks. It's about understanding the fundamentals. This includes analyzing financial statements, assessing a company's competitive edge, and evaluating its growth potential. A strong grasp of concepts like valuation metrics, risk management, and portfolio diversification is key to reducing risks and maximizing returns. The more you understand the mechanics of the market, the better equipped you'll be to spot opportunities and avoid traps. Finally, avoid speculation disguised as investing. It's tempting to chase hot stocks or market fads, but true success lies in building a balanced portfolio of high-quality investments designed to grow steadily over time. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. At its core, investing is about discipline, preparation, and strategy. Those who succeed understand that it's not about winning every hand. It's about making informed decisions that tilt the odds in their favor over the long term. By cultivating patience, mastering the fundamentals, and staying committed to a plan, you can turn investing into a powerful tool for building wealth. But before you dive in, ask yourself, are you approaching the market like a disciplined strategist or a reckless gambler? The answer will determine whether you're setting yourself up for lasting success or a series of costly lessons. So, what are your thoughts? Share them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more investing insights. Let's learn and grow together.